It was once just an idea until breaking ground in November of 2016, and now here it is in all its glory. Spectacular SoFi Stadium here in metropolitan Los Angeles. Today it's a Week 14 matchup. It should be a good one, as it'll be the Los Angeles Rams and their Southern California rivals, the Los Angeles Chargers.
Cameron Dicker to kick off for the Chargers.
3/4 of the NFL season are complete. What works in our final month? We're underway in Week 14. And not much happening on the return as they get this to about the 23. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That's into the hands of Tutu Atwell. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. 10 yards on their first play from scrimmage. So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. From the gun to give to Corum. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up second down. Well, this defense for the Chargers, they really played well a week ago in that win over the Jets.
No matter what coverage was called, they were right in the hip pockets of the receivers all game long, step for step, running their routes with them. Turned out they were right there every time the ball was in the air, and they came away with 5 interceptions in that one.
Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete. When you talk about the defense for these Chargers, they're a top 5 unit right now against the pass in the league. In fact, they sit at number 5.
This is such a good unit of covering passes downfield. I think that last play is typical of what we might see. A lot of short passes, see if they can generate some run after the catch, but nothing doing on that one.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. This ball nearly intercepted. A once-in-a-season chance for the big fella, but he couldn't corral it. 4th down, straight ahead. So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. This is fielded at the 27. Chargers are on the board first here this afternoon. Extra point up and good by Dicker. And that makes the score 7-0. Chargers surrendering the punt return for a score. Let's see what they can do in turn on this kickoff. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. The Rams offense ready for their drive here against their LA brethren. And drive number 1 for them was a punt. We'll see what drive number 2 holds here.
And oftentimes you think to yourself, okay, second possession, let's go ahead and open things up. Let's get a little bit crazier on offense. Maybe it wasn't a matter of that. Maybe they just missed a block or 2. Maybe they had the right plays called. Sometimes it's just the execution. Let's see if they can execute a little bit better on this drive.
I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that, and you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch, now you put the offense in a position where...
And get his man complete! And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. Puka Nacua, his 9th touchdown of the season. And the Rams are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Point after, right down the middle. And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And this one over the back line of the end zone. Well, they definitely don't want to give him a shot at returning it. That's obvious. So the ball will come out to the 30. Chargers in good field position to start out. 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. On the ground, this is Amarian Hampton. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. That's good for 21 yards and a first down.
Good, strong, explosive run that started inside, which means you've got to control those defensive linemen, the defensive tackles, the nose guards. Those guys have to be controlled. How about the offensive line, the job they just did?
Yeah, key that A-gap usually on those runs, right?
That's where it all starts, because everyone wants to kind of control that area. It disrupts things from the defensive side and the offensive side. As we just saw, it opens up possibilities.
From the 38 now, here's a 2nd and 4. Herbert. He's got a man downfield. It's Harris. 18 big yards on that one, and a Charger first. Pretty solid opening drive here, Charles. They've worked in the run game, the pass game, just steadily getting yards, and now they've got it inside the red zone here with an opportunity.
And the only thing they don't have so far is points. But the way that they're moving the ball now, that shouldn't take much longer. And they've established a great balance so far. Running, passing, doing what they want on offense.
Another nice gain, 16 yards there, and a first down again.
It's all pretty simple sometimes, isn't it? Go where the defenders are not, and he does exactly that. Makes a nice catch to move the chains. Defense, got to find a better way of accounting for the shorter routes that are being run against them.
Two big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's first and goal. Hampton is going to go backwards. He'll lose yardage back to the 5. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down.
It's a loss of 1. Brings up second and goal at the Rams' 5-yard line.
Ready.
A run once more with Hampton. And the hole closes quickly here. He can find only to about the 4. After getting stuffed on first down, not much better there. 2-yard gain.
His path became similar to almost running a stretch play, didn't it? Trying to find a crease, anywhere to put his foot in the ground and cut back. It just never materialized.
Now Herbert, third and goal. Oh, he tried to fit it in on the slant, and it's intercepted. Accelerating, and off he goes. And a huge return as he'll take this one all the way down inside the 30-yard line.
They'll take over first and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Liking 18.
They'll come out throwing here on first down. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 10 yards there to start the drive, and just enough by about the length of the football for a first down. How about the first quarter he's putting together out wide? Pretty impressive.
I think that he likes the fact that we're playing this as a day game. You know, some guys, they respond better in the evenings. For some reason, it builds up. For this guy, day game, and he is off and running. You're exactly right. 100 might be conservative with the start that he's had here in the first quarter.
Yeah, by the numbers, he's on pace for 200-plus right now. And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. On the tackle there, Zach Sealer out of Ferris State.
At the 16-yard line.
Now a second and 10. They'll send a receiver in motion left. Back to throw now on second and 10. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down.
Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
An incomplete pass on second down. It muddles things a little bit here. This is third and 10. They'll send the tight end in motion. On third down, he'll drop to throw. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he's going to come up well shy of the first here as the tackle's made right around the 12. He did his best to just get 4 out of that, but not enough. And now fourth down. He'll look to throw. And it's incomplete. They could not convert, and they turn it over. No luck for the Rams as they fail here on fourth down. And that will force a turnover on downs. The Charger offense set to take over this battle for L.A. A big mistake last time they were on the field, tossing that interception inside the red zone and really taking away what had been a pretty successful drive up to that point.
Yeah, and I don't think there's any question about it. As they head out on the field for this drive, that whole offensive unit is just thinking redemption. You know, they moved it really well, didn't pay it off. This time, they want to make sure that ball ends up in the end zone, and they're the ones possessing it.
2nd and 10.
Baylor tight. Set. Go. Ready. Route.
Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. That's complete. It's Ladd McConkey. And he'll take this across the 25 before going out of bounds.
It's a gain of 16.
His first catch, good for 16 and a first.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Here's Herbert. That's a short one here, complete to the tight end. They'll give him 4 yards there, and it'll be 2nd down. The Chargers at 4-8 now on the year. They come in feeling pretty good after back-to-back victories, CD.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
Well, it was a busy man out of the backfield a week ago. They got the ball early and often. I have no doubt in my mind they'll be a big part of the game plan here as well.
10 at the 41-yard line.
2 first downs have them up to the 41 now for 1st and 10.
Go.
Herbert going to give to Hampton. And he'll be pretty well stopped in his tracks. Give him a yard up to the 42. You talk about this Rams defense. They come into this one in the bottom half of the NFL against the run, number 19 overall.
One thing players always tell us is that they never really pay attention to numbers. I don't believe them for a second. They know where they rank, okay? They're not quite at the top, but they're far from the bottom. But let's face it, they want to move up. In order to do that, they've got to look at each other and make sure everyone's taking care of their assignments in order to play the run better.
Now play number 7 of the drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 10. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Hampton. And he is going to have the Chargers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
But they certainly made a point of getting him involved in the passing game here in the first half. They must have seen something in the scouting that said, hey, we can capitalize on him getting the ball possibly in the open field. And I think in the second half, that may loosen up the defense a little bit to get the running game going back inside.
7-7, our score after 1.
Set.
On first down, it's Hampton. And they nearly sprung him that time as he takes us all the way down to the 3rd and 7. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another first down. It will.
Absolutely love the run right there. This guy's known for his quickness, but also for his speed. He's able to get to the 2nd level almost before you blink if you give him any type of blocking. Always talk about slot receivers. They're usually known as quicker than fast. In this case, we've got a guy who's quick and fast, and he used it to great advantage.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Kappa.
Herbert now. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. And he takes us just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon. And it looks like they're going to utilize him on the backfield any way they can. And that time they pick up a first down. So now on defense, you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going.
And they'll get this down to the 10. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
Partner, this is one of the best routes anyone can have in their offensive playbook. Tough to defend because you think it's a go route, and then he breaks it back on the comeback. There's one other thing you need as well.
A well-thrown ball.
Exactly right. You have a guy who has some precision in throwing the football because of the timing of the route.
So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. Back to throw here, Herbert. This will be caught at about the 5. Call it a gain of 6 on the play. And that'll make it second down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Out of the gun, he'll run with Hampton. And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 3rd and 3.
But when you go from 2nd and 4 to 3rd and 3, that just tells you who won that battle on the last play, huh?
Yeah, first round went to the offense, second round the defense. Here's 3rd and 3.
Set. Ready, go.
And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down.
When you see those RPOs run, you need the first man to attack and be a disruptor. And on that play, he closed down fast and helped knock it away.
Well, the offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3.
Let's go, let's go, let's go. Hey, Delta, set.
They snap it to Herbert. And it's caught. A great open field tackle that's going to stop him shy of the goal line. They get the completion but cannot push forward into the end zone. And this Rams defense comes up with a goal line stand. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And a drive that stalled out last time. Went for it on 4th. Didn't get it. How does that translate here? I would imagine momentum's with the defense.
Definitely with the defense, because anytime anyone goes for it on 4th down, that's telling you as a defense that you can't stop us. We don't think that you can. And when you actually do, that may put a little dent in the confidence of the offense the next time they hit the field.
Yeah, we'll see if they can bring that pride, the offense, this go-around. 2nd down and 8.
Come on. Hey. Liking 18. Trap 60.
He'll look to throw. Trying to lay one up deep. And this throw will be intercepted. And they take over. They'll set up shop at the 46-yard line.
It's not the first time we've seen him give one up here during his rookie season. And in this case, zone coverage forced the mistake. He's made some strides week to week in how he's handling the different type of coverages that he's seeing. But clearly, there's some growing still to do.
After the turnover, here's Herbert. And that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete.
That incompletion certainly slows things down a little bit and brings up a very important call for 2nd and long. What do? Run and try and get some yardage and make it 3rd and manageable? Or challenge the coverage again, hoping for a bigger gain?
They'll work inside here with Hampton. And he's going to be met at about the 43. They'll give only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. Pretty good little 2-play sequence there. You force the incompletion, then a very short pickup.
Yeah, now maybe you bring in an extra defensive back or 2 because you want to try and defend on 3rd down. They like to play those nickel or sub packages, don't they?
The offense on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 7. Here's Herbert. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down.
Oh, that's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing 4th down.
And no move to get Herbert off the field. They're going for this.
380. Home trips right. 59. Let's go. Set.
On 4th down, Herbert. He gets it complete to Harris. And unable to break away. They stop him a few yards shy. The 4th down play doesn't work for the Chargers. And it'll be a turnover on downs. The Rams offense ready for their drive here against their L.A. brethren.
Here we go.
So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
They'll bring a receiver in motion left.
Ready.
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. The slant connects with Devontae Adams. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. A second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
Let's go.
Now a first down carry. It's Williams. And they'll get him down here at about the 42. Solid run on first down. Gain of 7. Leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
Ready. 19.
2nd and 3. This one swung out to Williams. And he's brought to the ground with another first down at the Chargers' 26. That one good for 16 as the drive continues. Another good throw there in what has been a strong rookie season to this point, Charles, as he now has surpassed the 3,000-yard mark with that last completion.
And just think, he's been forced to learn on the job here in his first year. Normally, veterans talk about, hey, I get the answers to the test before the game even begins. Well, this guy's taking the test with every throw, with every game, and so far he's passing with flying colors.
A 2nd and 7 with our score tied at 7, but they're planning to change that soon. Only question, will they get 3 or 6 out of it? He lost the football and picked up by the Chargers. And the return here is stopped at the 35-yard line. The Charger offense set to take over in this battle for L.A. The drive begins with a carry by Hampton. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. No gain on the play there. 2nd down.
2nd and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Set. 380. Bring it up.
A shotgun snap for Herbert. He'll dump this off to Hampton, complete. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. It's a gain of 11 and a first down L.A.
That's a pretty play there coming out of the backfield, but as that back, you've got to be conscious of making sure you're securing the football. When you get out in open field, sometimes you get a little loose with it as you're trying to get up ahead of steam. Make sure you keep it close to your body because those defenders are trying to punch it free. He does a nice job there protecting the ball and picking up the first down.
And the Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. They work now on 2nd and 9.
Set. Hey, go lock. 380. Go.
Now it's Herbert. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is a defense that's certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40.
And the Chargers.
That one good for 13 and a Charger first.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
380.
Herbert, quick pass out wide. And it appears we have a Charger shaken up on that last play. More from L.A. in a moment.
380.
Now 2nd and 3.
Set. 380. Set.
Up the middle, it's Hampton. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down.
Well, coaches stress their defense being physical. They don't just mean the big guys. How about the guys on the outside, the cornerbacks? It's not just their job to patrol the airspace. They can get involved in the run game as well.
And on 3rd and 5, this will be the 8th play of the drive.
Ready.
Justin Herbert looking to pass. Oh, a poor throw there, and it's intercepted. And the Rams will have solid field position here as they take over at the 45-yard line. You don't see this often. A quarterback of his caliber, 2 first-half interceptions.
It's absolutely surprising because it happens so rarely. You're searching for what reason, what's going on out there. It's not just maybe the defense is playing well. Is his horoscope off? His biorhythms? What is it?
You went horoscope on us, David.
Well, I was thinking maybe REM sleep was off. I'm trying to come up with something.
Anything, right? They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Caught left side, Williams. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1. And at his size, he's a smaller back. You can get him the football. He can kind of get lost, make someone miss. It's good for him. Yeah,
it's great for him. I like what you said there. Sometimes he gets lost in the traffic a little bit, but get him out in the open field into some space. That plays to his strengths the best and keeps him out of it where all the big boys are.
It's caught at the 10. Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their 2nd. So as they talk it over, we step aside. The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's 1st and goal from just inside the 10. They're going to look to throw. And he's going to be taken down, sacked back around the 18-yard line. And now a timeout. 7 seconds left in the first half. 1st and goal looked like things were set up nicely, and now all of a sudden on 2nd and goal, Charles, a big challenge ahead of them.
And you have to know when you're this close to the goal line, things are going to happen faster, so you've got to get the ball out quick. Not going to have much time in the pocket before the defenders bring pressure.
On the throw, led him too much that time. It's incomplete.
I know conventional wisdom says, hey, don't get it all back in one play. But sometimes you go ahead and try to. They tried to get it all back on that one. Weren't able to do so.
Interested to see what they dial up here. 3rd and goal with a lot of green between them and the end zone.
Ranger. Ready.
They'll throw now on the final play. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break.
Damn, I miss you, Chester. Sending love from my bass compressor. Ground control with a soul like Bowie, and I'll chop you up if I'm under pressure.
Set and ready to go for the second half. 1 touchdown apiece. 7-7 our score. Taken at the goal line. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18.
18-yard line.
The Charger offense set to take over this battle for L.A. It's a tie football game here. What do you think, Charles, the message was at halftime?
Well, I think they probably just looked at things and said, we're fortunate, but this is a tie game. No need to panic. No need to change a whole lot. We didn't put anything close to our best in the first half, so we don't have to go out and win one for the giver. Let's just go out and play our best football and win one for us.
Again, it's Hampton. And they work this well upfield across the 45. 69 yards rushing for the ball game now on 14 carries.
And the Chargers first down. at the 47-yard line.
Ooh, baby, we run it down. Yeah, the minute they shut it out. There's no rest to shut it down. Whenever I get your money.
12. Let's go. 380. Hey, go lion. Ready?
Give here to Hampton. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up.
Well, if you're a football guy, that's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, the guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism, they created some nice space for him.
Set. What is it?
On the give, this is Hampton. And he's going to be stopped up at about the 47-yard line.
What an advantage having an elite guy in the middle of the defensive line because not only does he take up the space and let the linebackers run free, but he can also make plays himself, as we just saw there.
Here is third down at 4.
Hey, ram. Set. Hey, Delta. Set.
On the handoff, it's Hampton. And he is going to have the Chargers first down by about a yard. It's a gain of 5 on 3rd and 4.
Gain of 6.
Well, someone's been having a good game so far, and you know something? A lot has been power running. He decided to turn it loose again on 3rd down, didn't he?
They did indeed. He delivered the tough yards. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. Herbert. Now he's going to step up and run. They'll get 5 out of the scoreboard. It's 2nd down.
Partner just a second earlier, and they might have had it because they certainly thought they were going to close in and drop it behind the line of scrimmage, but he had just enough time to dodge the pressure, and he ends up getting yardage before being stopped.
They'll try the air now with Herbert. They'll check this one down to Hampton. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now 3rd down coming up. But looked like the defense, they were ready for that one.
Really left him almost no room to work after catching the ball. He could throw every move in the book at him. They were there, and they tackle him for a loss.
From the gun, Herbert on 3rd down. Over the middle, complete. That's Hampton. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams' 26. It'll go as a gain of 11 and a Charger first.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Here's Hampton. And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4. Inside 4 minutes to go, 3rd quarter.
At the Rams' 21-yard line.
They'll run here with Hampton. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
Trying to run for it at Hampton. That'll make it 4th down after a loss of 1.
That's a really alert defense there because they saw the heavy look come in from the offense, countered it with extra linebackers who brought a little bit of speed and heft, and able to really make a big-time play for their defense.
And no signs of the field goal unit. They're going for it on 4th down. Gets it out quickly here to the left flat. And the Chargers are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Both sides were holding their breath there on that 4th down play, and the offense can breathe a sigh of relief.
And both knew exactly where the first down markers were. You know the defense is trying to guard those sticks and try and keep people in front, but somehow, some way, those guys found a way to pick it up.
Set.
On the ground, this is Hampton. And he stopped immediately there. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up 2nd and goal. Defensively, pretty good start there with their backs against the wall.
That's a win for the stop troops right there. And if I'm them, I get a little bolder now. They won the first battle. Keep coming after them.
Picked up by Emmanuel Forbes. And the Rams Rams are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. The Rams offense ready for their drive here against their L.A. brethren.
Come on.
And both of these defenses have been stifling these last few drives offensively. Just not able to get anything going, so what needs to change?
And a lot of the guys will go back and review, so to speak, because everyone has someone assigned to how did each play work. Okay, what did we use that kind of worked for us during this game? Try and get back to some of those plays, as well as the possibility of showing something you haven't shown already in this game and trying to change things up.
We'll see if they take the advice of Mr. Davis. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
Getting had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
Running left, Corum takes it to about the 37.
I'd say they've got to find a way to get him going. He's such a big part of their offense. I wonder if they might throw it a little and come back to the run.
Anything, because you're right, he's pretty much been completely neutralized.
Pat the 60. Pat the 60.
And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. It'll be a loss of 2, maybe 3 on the play. And that's going to lead to a 3rd and 11.
And we constantly talk about people being on the same page. In this situation, the two of them saw the play with the same eyes. They understood where the open spaces were going to be, and they found a way to get there to pick up a new set of downs.
He sets to fire deep. And unable to connect, incomplete. I'll give them credit, they took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. Here comes the Rams punter now. Remember, his first attempt was returned for a touchdown. 44 on his first punt, and this is a good kick as well. Taken in at the 22. A very good kick there, but 15 yards on the return. And it'll be Charger football here as they take over. The Charger offense set to take over in this battle for L.A. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. And he'll be brought down just shy of 45. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Well, they did throw interceptions on their last 2 drives, so no surprise at all they decided to start it with a running play. I'm actually a little bit surprised, though, that they got as much out of it as they did.
Yeah, decent little gain. Puts them in a pretty good spot for 2nd down. From the 44, Herbert. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he goes out of bounds. It looks like right at the 50. 60 catches for him now on the year. This last one, a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Harris running straight ahead. And they'll get him down here at about the 42. So the scoring dried up here in the 3rd. Nothing that quarter for either side. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. From the 42 now, here's 2nd and 2. Operating from the gun, Herbert. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. And he's got to first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. Give him 3 yards and a fresh set of downs.
And what a weapon to have when you can use your quarterback as a short yardage runner and pick up first downs.
Out of the gun, Herbert. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down.
This has certainly been a physical game so far. Limited scoring opportunities for both sides. And there's another chance that goes unfulfilled.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Set. Go.
Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. 5 yards, now it's 3rd and 5.
And let's face it, you can put any Halloween costume on. You're not going to be able to disguise him because for a tight end of his size, difficult to sneak him anywhere, but that's what they tried to do. Lines up on his right, tried to work his way back to his left, but just a minimal gain as the defense was able to react quickly.
A field goal from this spot would be 51 yards. They'll try to move it closer on 3rd down. From the shotgun, here's Herbert. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up.
From a defensive perspective, they had exactly what you want anytime they want to throw the football. There was pressure on the quarterback. They were getting after him, and they tightened down on the receivers and forced the incompletion.
Tie game, 4th quarter, and they're going for this thing on 4th down. Here's Herbert. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The 4th down play doesn't work for the Chargers. And that will force a turnover on downs. The Rams offense ready for their drive here against their L.A. brethren. We'll see if they can grab the lead. Either way, what a job their defense did to force the turnover on downs to set up this opportunity. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down.
And his play caller does a nice job of giving him an easy throw to start this drive, and he takes advantage of it. The completion sets up a manageable 2nd down.
From the 43, here's 2nd down and 1. Up the middle, it's Williams. And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. He can muster only a yard there, and they'll be left with a 3rd and very short.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is a force of nature at the defensive tackle position. Yes, he's as big as they come, but still plenty agile. He's able to make a nice play there to swallow up the ball carrier.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. He's going to get this one out to his fullback. And he is going to have a Rams 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
But let's be honest about the whole thing. When you're looking for a reliable set of hands on 3rd down, the first thought is often not fullback. But that's who they turn to there, and he does a nice job of securing the football and picking up the 1st down.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
In motion comes the tight end left. They'll run out of the gun here. Williams. And nothing but green grass here, middle of the field. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. It's a gain of 34. That's the run he's been waiting for, Charles. He's been bottled up all game. That run alone got him more yards than he had in all his previous carries combined.
And don't think for a second he doesn't know that, because every back that I know can almost calculate every yard with every step that they take. Had to be frustrated because of what's happened during the game. Has to feel a lot better after that run.
He's going to be sacked back to the 23-yard line. Tui Pelotu able to record his 5th sack of the season. Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. In motion goes the tight end. He'll look to throw. To the right side, and complete to Atwell. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down. This drive, it's been a good mix. 3 passing plays, 3 runs, hitting on all 3 of those passes, and the last one putting him in the red zone.
So wouldn't you think play action right here? Because you've got the ability and had the ability to run it and throw it. Go play action and take your shot at the end zone.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. As he throws there, incomplete.
It's been a tough go for him. These guys have been driving down the field, but defensively, once they got their backs to the goal line, turned up the pressure, that's going to lead to a 4th down. Well played.
And his kick here is good. And they take the lead here now at 10-7. So he waited on the sideline for his first chance in the ball game, and it didn't come until the 4th quarter, but he connects there. A big one to give him the lead.
Boy, you talk about coming in cold. I don't care how many times you kick it into a net. You're not really ready when you go out there and all that beef is coming at you trying to block the kick. Big spot, and he delivers.
The Charger offense set to take over in this battle for L.A. And now they find themselves trailing following the field goal. Still a good amount of time in this 4th quarter, but this drive very well could determine the outcome of this ball game. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a 1st down.
10 at the 39-yard line.
Herbert now. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
So line of scrimmage still the 39 on 2nd and 10. On the give, it's Vidal. And he's brought down at the 34. Calling a gain of 4.
That 2nd down play call was not to pick up the 1st down. It was to accomplish what they did to get into a manageable 3rd down because they had incompletion on 1st down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
A field goal from this spot would be 51 yards. They'll try to move it closer on 3rd down. Here's Herbert. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. They'll wind up losing 3 here on the play. And that'll bring up 4th down.
Victor on for the field goal. A 53-yard attempt.
And his kick is indeed good. And in the 4th quarter, this game is tied. So they hadn't called on him at all until this point, but he comes through here and buries one from long range.
Yeah, that's awfully impressive because usually kickers like to get that first one out of their system in the 1st quarter, sort of get them into the flow of the game, but to come in this late and knock it down from long distance, give him a lot of credit.
And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21. Here's 1st and 10. They start the drive on the ground. It's Williams. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
An interesting and intriguing decision here defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. They'll come up now. This is 2nd and long.
Let's go now. 60 bucks. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. Cowboy 70 Rangers. 70 Rangers.
Back to throw. Pass complete. It's Adams. What do you think? Play this safe? Just worry about getting OT?
Yeah, don't make any risky throws. It's going to change the outcome. But if anyone slips, take the big shot.
What can they come up with here? It's 3rd and 7.
60 Maverick. 60 Maverick.
They'll set up a throw. Work in the middle of the field. He's got a man complete. And he is going to have a Rams first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
First down.
Nothing open downfield. They went underneath.
Yeah, see if you can get it to your running back. See if you can make someone miss in the open field.
Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now. Now he'll tuck this and run. Now he'll let it go deep right side. Oh, look at this. It's intercepted. Derwin James with a pick. And the Chargers are going to head the short field here as they'll take over right at the 50.
A feather in the cap for the defender, picking off one of the league's better quarterbacks so far this season, and add another feather in the cap for the coaches, too. Excellent game plan, and they had their guys aware of his ability to roll out and how to defend against it.
Now a first down carry for Harris. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as it comes with exactly a minute to go in the football game.
1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here. They stay on the ground. Again, it's Harris. Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their second, as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game.
All right, my man, this is now where it's risk-reward. Because on defense, you've got to crowd the line of scrimmage. You've got to get in all the gaps, get up tight on everyone, and try and force the field goal attempt here. You can't let them break one big, but you know something, when you crowd the line of scrimmage, if they do pop one, it's going to go long.
They can take it to the house, but the magnitude of this possible upcoming field goal, every yard counts. All 3 timeouts still at their disposal. Here's 1st and 10 now.
14-yard line.
They hand this off to Harris. And he'll be taken down here about the 11. The Rams going to be forced to use their 3rd and final timeout as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in the 4th. Harris going to get it again on 2nd down. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. Not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
On 3rd down, here's Harris. And he'll be tackled after a gain of 4, still 3 yards short. 4th down. Now here's a timeout, as they will indeed call it with 5 seconds to go and a chance with a field goal to win the game. And his kick is good. And it's celebration time on that sideline as they have taken the lead in the final seconds. And you know, in an era of cost-cutting and maximizing your roster, this is a club that does not skimp on special teams, and in these situations, it pays dividends.
And that's great vision by the organization. When the difference between winning or losing depends on who you have kicking the ball, would you rather have a street free agent out there or a solid pro like this? Answer's pretty evident to me.
And a fun, close ball game comes to an end. On that last play, Charles, they were on the wrong side of midfield. They needed something near a miracle, and they couldn't get it done.
Yeah, the effort, that was good. Very good, in fact. They were just a little too far out to get a decent look at the end zone for that last opportunity. Couldn't get it done, but a nice game overall.
So, for the Chargers, the win is their 5th of the year as they move to 5-8. So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. From Southern California, so long, everybody.
I give it all away. You're like my reason for life when my dreams seem so far away. You give me all that I don't fade. I don't wanna go to war. You don't wanna give me peace. I can never leave you alone, even when I'm overseas. If I gotta do a show, you coming with me. Baby girl, you a prime time, I don't care if everybody see. Couple weeks I had to leave, now coming back off road. Tell me you love me, and tell me you love me, and tell me you love me, and don't let me go.
Even when it's ugly and money get low. Trust me, even when it's one thing right after the other, the nerve release. Miss me, I know it's been 15 long days since I've been away. Tell me you waiting at home with the baby and tell her that daddy's so proud of the way. She teaching her mama and daddy to be more like kids and still handle the biz on the road. Cause I got a dream that I never could sing to say. Excited to see where it goes. I love the environment, I could provide you with just like I'm writing about you in these songs. You taking me higher, no need for a lighter. The spark of my fire inspired this poem. Come.
Couple weeks I had to leave, now coming back off road. Tell me you love me, and tell me you love me, and tell me you love me, and don't